Well, hello. This is Dread Mechanic once again. Doing a little late weeknight stream. Because I felt like it. Why not? It's almost the weekend. This is part 5 of my Tachikoma Mk 11 build stream. I have done a fair bit with this one before I even started live streaming this design, but in the last few streams we've given it a robot eye that can look around and follow me and kinda looks like it's supposed to. It's also got a pod that's on a hinge that moves up and down as the pilot gets in and out of the seat, so they can enter it from ground level, and then the pod automatically resets itself to a level position, as you can see from my radar and HUD and all that stuff. And yeah, one of the stupid ideas I wanted to try and do today is I'd like to try and add more movement to this hinge, to this connection here, and see if it works or not. See if it just ends up being a complete buggy waste of time. Because I was watching a video of a stupidly expensive Tachikoma remote control toy the other day on YouTube, and its pod moved left and right as well as moving forward and backward. And I immediately had the stupid idea to try and make the pod tip left and right as the mech turns left and right. And I think I've got most of the infrastructure already in this design. I am going to remove that one because that one is outdated now. I might leave that crane there though. I'm just going to quickly copy and paste that in case of emergencies. But I think I've got all the infrastructure already in place to do this stupid idea, other than a rotor. I need one rotor there, which is the difficult bit that I'm going to try and do now, because I need a rotor for it to turn left and right, but I've already got all the necessary event controllers in place for turning left and right, because I did all that on another stream. It's now got these thrusters and a bunch of event controllers controlling the rotor gyro setup inside to make it turn manually without the need for any mech scripts. So it should hopefully be a simple case of adding some actions on the rotor I'm about to build into that turning system. I hope. Actually no, I don't want to be that far. We'll hope that this reaches far enough for now. Let's put some of that on and reverse down. Cool, right. That reaches. Let's just save here in case of catastrophic failure. So if we detach the pod, raise it back up out the way where it's going to get jammed. Okay, maybe we actually do need to rethink this. Because now it's stuck. Now it's being a pain in the arse. Yeah. You're being a dick now, aren't you? Because that rotor is sticking on that. Can I just force you, make you push past it, and make everything explode? Yeah, right, no, solve that. I'm just going to restart that and rebuild that crane. I didn't realise that was going to be so much of a problem. Speg. What is that save that I made before I did anything? It was that one, wasn't it? So. Right. Well, we'll try that again. I might need to add a hinge into that crane to turn it out a bit. But I'm hopeful this rotor idea is going to work. Because I'd like the cockpit to kind of pitch left and right as you turn left and right, just to add a little bit more motion, a little bit more movement into it. Because I don't know, there's nothing I find more boring than a really cool design that is just completely static and doesn't do anything other than sit there and look cool. I like things to do stuff. Let's turn that on, let's turn that off, let's reverse that and change that block for a small hinge. Do that instead. Oh, don't give me any... Yeah, there you go. Right, try this again. Reverse. Dun 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 dun. We will save again, just in case of more catastrophic failures. Detach. There you go, it's a little bit better. There you go. Right, that can then pitch away like that, and then lift up like that, and then it's out of the way-ish. It's out of the way enough to do what I need to do. Or try and do what I want to do. Right. Let's copy those details before we do anything. And our plan is to immediately replace that hinge. Really hoping this doesn't butcher all of my stupid timer sequences, and then we have to reprogram them all from scratch, because that'd be a pain. Right, 0 at the top there. That needs to come out a bit for now. Figure out where the sweet spot for that is later. Oh god, which way around was that hinge I just deleted? Markers at the top. Like that. And if we make that ahead, push that back in. Pod rotor. Now, that hinge might end up needing some shear inertia sensor on it, which is probably going to mess with the weight, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right, reverse that back down. That is too far. 1.5 for now. And 1.5 is not enough. Well, actually, it might be when I pitch that rotor back to... Yeah, actually, it does need to go further. Reverse. Yeah, no. Doors I changed. Wrong one. Daft 1.7. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Attach. Detach. Yeah, it's got some wobble. I've locked it right up. Okay, we'll see how bad that is. Where is it? Getting that. Obviously, that ain't gonna do nothing now. But I can still drive away. I can still do all that stuff. What happens when I switch back to walk mode? Oh, sweet, so that all still works. So it was the pilot seat controller that was doing the stuff with the hinge. Oh. Oh crap, all the blocks are there that I've deleted. Or have gotten themselves deleted. This is why we kept the old version. Pilot seat controller. There's a hinge, pilot seat light, R01. Oh. What are they then? They must be redundant things that no longer exist, maybe. Because this thing works fine. And again, I have just retrofitted the same thing about 20 times. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't seem to matter, so pilot seat. Pilot? That's the wrong word. So I don't know actually what any of that crap is. But do not use to are. Quad hinge. Reverse. And then the same thing there. And I will need to reverse it first before I get out, otherwise it will all be wrong. Why are you not moving? Okay. I'm having a shear inertia tensor issue. What's going on there? Was that hinge being stupid? It seems to have an issue when it gets to 35 degrees. And I didn't mean to detach that, god damn it. There really should be an "Are you sure?" prompt before you press the detach button. Or I should just put my glasses on and pay attention to what buttons I'm pressing. Hmm. So why was that hinge being funny with me? Switch lock. Right, everything works. Theoretically, anyway. So we needed to do pilot seat again. Pod hinge. Reverse. Pod hinge. Reverse. You're going to give me grief again, aren't you? Oh no. It's going to work fine. And if I jump out, and I jump in again. Was it just space engineers being space engineers? Probably. Or I might be taking the piss with how many subgrids are on here. It could be either. Right, so what we wanted to do next is get this 500,000 for now. I'm gonna get this pod to move left and right as the Tachikoma turns left and right. I didn't mean to press escape then. So if I give it -3. Yeah, it's about as far as it turned in the video that I saw. So pod hinge, it's gonna have to be -6 because of the way Space Engineers works. I can't have it any other way. It has to be -6. Because you can only increase velocity using toolbar actions in multiples of 6, and it is stupid, and I don't know why. I'd really like to have the option of increase by 1 or increase by 5. Because if I had both of them, I could do any number I wanted in a pretty small number of toolbar slots. I mean, a +10 as well would be quite useful, but whatever. Right, so the pod rotor does that. That's not too bad. Still works. Right, cool. So we are going to try and add some commands for this into our turn left and right controllers. Because when the thrusters on the pod activate, it turns the gyro, the rotor for the gyro in the center of the mech. I can essentially just add another rotor command to there to do the same thing. But I am going to need to add some event controllers to make it reset when it gets to the center, and that is going to be the tricky part. But for now, I can set up the basic controls at least. Right, so you need to in theory, reset velocity and increase velocity. The off, it need to reset velocity and decrease velocity. So now, when I do this, it turns the pod the wrong way because I put the controls the wrong way around. Turn. Oh yeah, because we're turning right, dumbass. I wasn't thinking about that. There we go. Oh yeah. Right, okay, yeah, I was thinking about that backwards. So, decrease velocity and increase velocity. I press right, do that. Do that. Yeah, okay. So that kind of works how I want it to for the moment. What was that one? That would turn left, wasn't it? So it'd be pod rotor increase on this one. Dum. Pod rotor, so it'd be Oh, hang on, that might be why that's going screwy. It works fine for now. Pod, back to what we were doing, rather than side tangents I'm having inside my head. So it'd be reset, increase, reset, decrease. Yeah, so I press left and it pitches left and returns right when I release it. Press right, it turns right and turns left when I release it. So now I just need to get something in the middle of that rotor to make it stop when it gets to the center. Turn walk mode back on. Lean to the left when I turn left. Yeah, so I don't have any spare event blocks left, do I? Now, this is the problem with this Tachikoma. He is desperately short of internal space for any additional blocks. Without taking out more lights. Right, well, I'm not going to get them in there. Oh, but they actually need to be in here, don't they? Remember, I put half of these blocks now. God damn it, we're really short on space. We could delete. Really want to delete that block, but make the armor very, very, very thin. But there ain't really anywhere else. Would actually put something in there. That is a viable gap. Do we have something else? No, we don't have anything at the back because we've already filled that space up with all of this stuff. So let's delete these two blocks here, and that's my only option. Event roller. Just breakfast out. Right. Controller. Pod. Left. Pod. Turn left. Reset for now. Send, paste. Right. One block. That hinge is having problems, isn't it? Damn it. Board hinge. Yeah, I've had this problem before with hinges on rotors. Reverses. If it goes too far, it kind of gets itself stuck. Change that. Do that. Give it loads of power. Maybe I could tie a sharing notion tensor on and off, but that'd be janky. Right, so we turn left. Mod turn left. Reset. I called them the same thing. I haven't changed any names. So turn left reset is going to be an angle changed kind of event controller. And it is going to look at the pod rotor. It's currently at -10. So when it gets to be greater than -1, right before it hits 0, it is going to type in the wrong thing. It is going to reset the velocity. So when I turn left and let go, it stops in the middle. When I turn right, it tries to return that way. Right, so that kind of works. And then we do the opposite. Well, the same, actually. With this, just opposite controls. So, angle changed. It's going to be less than 1. Maybe that pod rotor. So now when we hit right, we turn right, and when we let go, we don't do anything. Interesting. See that? That works. See that? That doesn't work. Why is that? Pod rotor. Let's do less than. It should put a bloody command in there, that's why, idiot. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm so tired. I can't remember what I've done and what I haven't done. Try it again. If we press left, it resets. If we press right, it resets. Turn left, resets. Turn right, resets. Cool. That's pretty much what I wanted. Jump out, the pod moves down. I'll jump back in. Pod has a little bit of a moment. What if I reduce it to 500? Jump out. Maybe we will just reduce that down. Let's see how that feels about it. Well, let me go to the right then. Okay, I'm gonna have to tie more things into it. Turn. So those are both fine. Oh, that's why. So right's going first because that. So, what we need to do is minus, plus. Before we turn, what we need to do is turn the opposite controller off. maybe turn it back on when we release the button. So we have the pod rotor again. We reset the velocity. We decrease velocity. We reset velocity. And we increase velocity. There you go, that's not interfering. So then we'll do the opposite on that side. Select actions. Press the wrong smegging button. Turn the pod. Yes, we need to turn off of the left one. Pod. And delete that. Delete that. Right, so pod turn left needs to turn off and turn on. And the pod rotor needs to reset. Hello cat, come on then. Increase. Reset. Come on then. Just hop onto my lap then, you smeghead. There you go. Right, so now that should work fine and dandy. We turn right, it resets. We turn left, it resets. Turn right, we turn left. And if we all of this, I don't know what those are. I don't know what I've deleted there. Whatever. What we do? We were going to do these pod things. So turn off on, turn off on, and increase velocity, so we can see everything that it's doing. Yeah. Oh. Jump out. Jump back in. Yeah. Carry on walking around. Oh yeah. Yeah, that definitely needs to be at least 1 million. That's doing some wobbling. Pod hinge definitely needs to be at least 1 million. And pod rotor will probably need the same, maybe. Yeah, you're having issues. Those issues are annoying me now. 750,000. What about that? Probably a case of too many smegging subgrids, isn't it? Don't you dare bite the cable on my microphone, you little knob. Sorry, that was me telling my cat off. Being a dick. Don't even think about it. There you go. The pod turns pretty nicely now when we warp. We've just got the issue of this buggy hinge. Yeah, it seems to be working. Need to do right. It's that pod rotor. That does actually work pretty well. And that's actually quite a good indicator that the turn left and right is working. Sweet. Now the pod turns while I walk when I press the turn left and right buttons. Cool, I'm really happy with that. That works quite nicely. Just hoping I can figure out a way around this stupid bug. I've had this problem before attaching a subgrid via a hinge to a rotor to another subgrid. For some reason the hinge that is attached to that rotor has issues going back up once it's hit its lowest point, and I've experimented with this in the past, and it doesn't matter which way you put around the hinge, when it gets to its physically lowest point it has problems going back up. And the only fix I've ever seemed to be able to find is turning the shear inertia tensor off and on. So we might just have to add that to the pilot seat controls. I've got plenty of space left for it, so What were all those blocks? Oh, hey, Doglin. Yeah, Space Engineers is a pretty cool game. Like I've said to people before, a lot of people don't play it the way I play it. I play it more like Minecraft with a decent physics engine in it. A lot of people play it more as a online, like, multiplayer space role-playing type thing. But you can do lots of other things in it. It is still a building block game after all. Most people do spaceship stuff, I do robot stuff. So what was I doing? I was... oh yeah. A pod hinge share inertia tensor. I'm going to flick that on off. And on off again there. Then I'm vastly running out of space. But... oh, I put it in a stupid place, that's why. There we go, I'll put it there. So, turn that off. Turn that off. And it only needs to apply when we're getting in and out of the cockpit, or into the cockpit rather. And it still has that problem. Damn it. Again, physics. Pilot seat controller. Right, so if we take one of them off, and we jump back in, then it's all bouncy and wibbly like that. Yeah, and because share inertia tensor is not on, that rotor is going to flap about everywhere. Flicking it on and off like that didn't seem to do too much. What if I stick one at the end? Pod. Hinge. Share inertia tensor, we do it like that. Back on again. And that all works well. And that's all stupid. And then I jump in and it does nothing because that hinge is being stupid. Why? Why? Unhappy hinge. What if we try it a different angle? One that is significantly... no, it's still being irritating. Don't need that much. We'll give it a million again. Reverse. Jump out, jump back in, and it sticks. Why are you Oh, now it moves. Really? Jump out. And jump back in. It's gonna do nothing. If I move the pod around, the hinge kicks in. Okay. Why you're being like this? Well, I do know why you're being like this, because the smegging subgrids going on. Let's turn that off again. Not got the rotor model in this game anymore. It is probably just a case of too many subgrids. Almost certainly. But I am not really sure what else I could do about it. Now see, now you're working. You're just moody and temperamental. Stupid bug. Right, well, at least wiggling the cockpit can solve it occasionally. Well, it seems to solve it when it's doing it. Well, I'm quite happy with the way that pod turns now. Even if it is slightly buggy, but that is not my fault, that is the game's fault. So I can live with it. Turns left, it resets. It turns right, it resets. Yeah. And then if I stick it back into drive mode, drive around the wheels, then yeah, pod turns nicely when we're driving. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's what I wanted, because the Tachikoma do a lot of driving around and sliding around and doing cool moves, and the turning pod just adds a little bit more visual flair to that. And it also lets me know that my turning system is working. Yeah. Stop there. Hop out. I bet it'll be buggy and annoying again, won't it? No? You can see there's a little strange delay when I jump in though. Yep, see, there you go. Wiggle it. Eh. Yeah, and the legs drop forward when it goes over, I think it was 10 meters a second. Yeah. how those legs got confused. What am I doing with that controller? Grid speed. All that's doing is reversing the legs. 1, 2, 1, 2. So let's change that. Because those leg fingers are moving at 7 meters a second. That's annoying. Stick it back into walk mode. Oh, and it resets anyway if I put it back into walk mode, even though the legs do get confused. Okay, that's fine then, isn't it? Yeah. Woo. It works in the tiniest little stabs as well. Put the legs back on. Walk backwards pretty good. Look pretty good. I wish there was somewhere else to hide those thrusters. But this is what it is. A little bit of climbing coming from some of these legs, but there's not enough for me to worry about. So what's going on with these legs? They have got lots and lots and lots of force going into them for absolutely no reason. They're angled like that permanently. So taking the torque out, now if I lock them and take shear inertia tensor off, what's that going to do? There's having shear inertia tensor on effectively kind of makes your creation heavier. I don't fully understand the mechanics behind the shear inertia tensor system, but lots of playtime and lots of testing, it does weird things to your weight load and the weight dynamics. Come on, put your shit together. Those legs don't actually, that part of the legs doesn't actually need any force in it at all, because those legs are set at that angle permanently. However, before we explode everything, let's turn the lights back on. And leg hinges. So 02 is the fixed one. 03 on each leg is that. Oh, it's no, it's the 02 we want. Dollars. So 2, 2, 2, and 2. If we lock them and take share inertia tensor off, no, 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 that's no good. No, that's never gonna work. Oh yeah. Well, that went catastrophically wrong. So, let's go back to that save. Well, that was a valuable lesson, that was a stupid idea. It didn't work very well. Well, it's the wheels with the Tachikoma that I've always struggled with in Space Engineers, and always have to revert back to this same mod. Because the plane parts mod has these really nice, nifty little wheels. Because I've always had issues using the vanilla ones. Like, I put them on the end of there. I have to go that way. And I mean, kinda. That doesn't look right, but also probably gonna not work at all. But we'll give it a try. Get him. Yeah, because those tiny little plane parts wheels work really well. And yeah, why have I got one claw like that and the other claw like that? Oh, it's because one claw is a different shape to the other. That's why I've done that. But if I change the wheels, it's one less mod I can have in this. Maybe they worked better, and maybe I can come up with a better design than before. Because the plane parts wheels have, as long as I've known, they've always had a bit of an issue driving on blocks. Tend to glitch into things and clip through things and cause things to get stuck and explode. Never a good thing. So let's reverse that. Reverse that. Turn the lights back on so I can see what I'm doing. Copy and paste one of them. Again, in case of catastrophic failure. Got the old one with no rotor. New one with rotor. Might be able to dock in a little bit more. We've got this one where we are going to chop the wheels off. So I also have to take that off the end as well. Let's get that block on. Wasn't that? Yeah. Let's get left wheel, right wheel. Left wheel, right wheel, left wheel. Where is short suspension? One by one. Yeah, so I'd want that to be that way, but then top of that wheel is bugging through that. That looks pants. This is my problem with trying to build Tachikoma with vanilla wheels. They don't look as good. If I take that out, it looks crap. Quite a bit. But anyway, let's just try it out. Always just go back to the backup design. Or the original design. Backup design, I'm talking about. Right, delete that and that. Oh, for God's sake. Delete you. Copy paste one of you. Try again. There we go. Somewhere close. Close enough, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Reverse. Reverse. Do it the careful way. Oh, I don't think I put sneaky sounds on this save file. Is that saw very loud? That's ridiculously loud. Be more careful about what deleting. Right, twice again with same wheels. Right, so that's going to be that. That is going to get deleted for now. That has to be that. And then on the right hand side, you'll have that, and we will have hello other cat. That, and then delete that, and delete that, because I'm gonna try and see if I can replace them with something else. But see, that just doesn't look as cool. And those wheels need a lot of suspension increase. Okay. Dun. I have a ridiculous steering angle. Why not? And then strength. Dum, at least 60. Yeah, see, again, this is one of the problems I've had trying to use vanilla wheels. They don't like working properly on angles. For some reason. Give it no steering angle. Give it 25 like it usually has. Speed limit slower for now. What if I forcibly do it? You're not doing anything. Wheel. Oh. Just absolutely nothing happening with those wheels. What are they doing like that? Oh, there you go. Something's kind of happening there. Oh, it's because the wheels are wrong. It's because one side of them needs inverting. That's not what needs inverting. There you go. Alright, well, let's turn wheel control back on. But the wheel control script accounts for it, doesn't it? The wheel control script does account for it. I'm not sure about using these wheels like this. Thing. Recent portion. We just quickly make wheels great. Increase speed limits. Decrease speed limits. They're just not as good. This is why I never end up using them. Yeah, they just don't look as good and they don't work as well, so smeg it, getting deleted. I'm sticking with the plain parts wheels. They are still the best wheels I have found for making little pink tanks, because look at them, just straight off, works. No screwing around. They're quick and they're responsive, but what I remember, they have serious issues with texture, why not? What I remember, they have really bad issues with driving over blocks. Press all the buttons, and actually let's make it red instead, so it quite distinctly stands out from the blue of the mech I'm playing with. That's a daft idea. Hinge being moody. But maybe I need to extend the blocks out a bit. Remember those wheels having major issues driving on blocks? Yeah, like that. 1 inch. Yeah, they don't have nearly as much grip on blocks as they do on voxels. Maybe that's a friction issue. Let's stick drive mode back on. Walk mode back on. Not too bad. Then on voxels, it's like an immediate noticeable difference in how well it grips and walks. I might need to make that platform a bit bigger. Right, right. I think that's just an issue of the wheels. Go back into drive mode. Yeah, if I'm driving on blocks, I just need to increase the friction, really, I think. Well, I am quite happy with the way that pod works. If anything, that was the main thing I wanted to achieve. Those are just AI things. Oh, no, yeah, no. Every time I think that, I remember why they're not in the middle of this pod. They just smoke off the pod. Oh, right, yeah, I know why. That might not be working. I need it to do. Realistically, is yeah, I need that to do share a node sensor, then that to do reverse. Then pod hinge share inertia sensor back on again, hopefully. Job out. That sort of seemed to work. Don't know whether that's working or no. Bloody not. Not making a difference. It's just the game being buggy. Nothing to do about it. Well, that is the problem you have when you have multiple subgrids. Well, you can live with that. Now that pod rotor, can we tuck it in a little bit without the game getting in a mood? Do that. Will you clang? You are that close. You don't seem to be. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Turn the light back on. Oh, crazy idea. What if we copy and paste one of them again, just in case of snag-ups? Oh no. Stuck it there, it probably looked crap. It'd probably just smoke off the thing anyway, wouldn't it? We'll put that there. Let's just put a million billion on it. Are you? Yeah, of course you are. So you are going to dust off of that, aren't you? I don't know, at that height. Alright, that height what? Nobody like that. But it does it look better or more crap than having them like that? Still haven't really got a better place to put them. Not suit any further back. Really. And if we put them. Ripped the fuck of it. Delete that. Delete that. Then stick in a tiny triangle. So might be better. That's only the AI thruster. That is only there to assist the AI. Being stupid. Well, that is only ever going to come on when I activate guard mode or something. Guard mode. Oh yeah, because I had to compact it all into that, didn't I? That'll be the AI. Damn. Oh, that'll be the AI sensors, won't it? Why? Guard mode on and off. Oh no, it's the AI thrusters, yeah. And pod hinge, right, okay. Yeah, so AI thrusters and pod hinge are the missing parts. So we're doing guard mode. That's pod hinge. Reverse. Which it might not even do because it's having issues and being annoying. Damn it. Didn't think about that. Oh well, we'll see what happens. And then that is just the AI thruster. Is that one? There's only one of it now. Come off, delete that. Jump out of there. Guard mode button. It's going to start making a beeline straight for that, isn't it? That might actually be better. all up in his face, make him stop, turn him off. And back on. Oh, not pod. Patrol. That's what we needed to do. Turns all them off, sorts that out, and it's the same thing there. Thruster, AI, on off. And then pod hinge. Reverse. Delete him. So again, right, so control mode sorted out. And on control mode. Off he goes. Go undo. Control root. He still has a few issues with the AI blocks. I'm still convinced it's because he's got a really weird shape and centre of mass. But he's alright at following stuff. Doing. Damn, it is dusting off stuff. Are you being daft? Do anything because the AI is controlling it. Definitely saw it dusting off that eyeball though. That's not what I want. Ah, damn it, that's annoying. I'm gonna leave him running for a bit.
We're getting your way again. Stop. No, not AI thruster. Where's it gone? That's there, idiot. Right in front of you. Why isn't output anything? Yeah, I saw smoke then. I don't want smoke coming off the back of it. It does seem to be a fairly rare occurrence. Might be able to live with it. It is really annoying though. I'm going to turn it back off again. Gardening. What about who doesn't want to get the AI on these? That is really annoying. You know what, I think we'll just go with that central one for now. And then we'll just call it AI thruster. Doesn't need to be called anything else. Yeah, I know exactly why that's rattly, because it's got that third hinge in the leg. But the alternative is crap. Fried it doesn't look as good. Well, at least the pod hinge can move. What's the drive mode? Oop. Yeah, that'll do, I think. That works quite well. And I do like the way the legs tilt forward when it starts driving quickly. I do wish there was a better vanilla option for the wheels though. That would be nice. But alas, there is not. Yeah, I do like that. I do really like that. Right, so the only script I think, oh yeah, the only scripts left in this Mac are just the wheel, subgrid wheel script and precise timers. But can it jump like the real ones could? Hello, Investory. Cheers, man. I mean, where's all the leg hinges? It has got a decent amount of movement. Those ones, it's number 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can jump a little bit. If I made a button to reverse those legs, the way the legs are set up, it could hop. What happens if I set that really high just for giggles? Nah. I might make that a function at some point. I have had people drop into my streams and make stupid jokes, and I have run with them before, just for my own amusement. I built an entire self-destruct system into one of my Macs just because somebody made a joke, and I thought, you know what, why not? But yeah, I've just built a system to make the pod move left and right as I move about, as I turn left and right, and it resets in the middle, and it's all vanilla. There's no scripting in that movement at all. That's all vanilla blocks doing things. And if we go back to drive mode, we can drive around. And there's also a system in there to make the front legs tilt forwards when it drives quickly, to make it a little bit more stable when it turns, because it can get a little bit rolly when it does high speed maneuvers. I really wish there was some kind of script to project camera images onto LCDs. Even if they were super low res, I'd be happy. Back in the game. Have you got any ammunition left in you? Yes, you have got ammunition. Oh, cheers, man. Yeah, I'm all open to people making suggestions and making stupid jokes, and I will happily run with them. Oh, cheers, man. Yeah, all the screens actually like do stuff. There's a few bits that I need to replace because I've been updating this Mac, so you'll get like no blocks found lines in there occasionally. There's a few there that need replacing, but it's just that the auto LCDs script and just various functions of that. So like, let's get rid of all those signals so you can see better. But yeah, it all displays like actual information about the Mac, like fuel supply and power time, ammunition, what systems are currently using power. And that's all the weapon systems, like turning on the nose and the arms and the harpoons. Yeah, one of those signs doesn't seem to have been finished yet. I'll sort that out later, but yeah, it's got like fully working weapon systems and stuff. Have I got the buttons on here? Ah, there we go. Yeah, I can drive at my opponent, and I've got a harpoon set up with a mod that I found on Steam, and I can fire harpoons at things, kind of like the anime, and then I can drag them around, and they're now mine. Now my victim. You can kind of swing them around with the physics engine in the game. And there's also a button for reeling them in that's a little bit clangy. And I can also release them. Yeah, man. Like my whole thing is I mostly build anime robots, and I try and make them as close to the anime as I can, with the various blocks and scripts and mods where I need them. There's also what else have we got? There's also a controller for the pod on the iPod on the front of it. Go into spectator mode. Like, you can fully control the iPod on the front to look around with. Let's turn those arms off, because that noise is annoying. Oop, that was the wrong button. That can turn off, and that can turn off, and then that's all the weapon systems all off, and obviously I need to finish making that sign because it didn't have anything to display on it. Yeah. That's most of the things that the Tachikoma can do. He has also got some basic AI systems that are a little bit wonky at the minute, but he can walk around and do stuff on his own. Just about. Why are your legs being stupid now? No. Oh, that's why. Because I still had drive mode engaged. I haven't put in a fail-safe for the drive mode, walk mode function yet. So I'll turn it back on now. There we go. Now he'll walk. And he'll follow me around. Because of the AI blocks, and eventually he will detect that enemy. And probably go off and try and attack it. Yep, there you go. He's not following me anymore. He is going to attack that enemy target. But I haven't set up the weapon controls for this mode yet. And I also need to I also need to turn off the controls that make the pod turn left and right in the AI mode. But he's also got a sensor that'll make him stop, and another sensor that'll make him walk backwards, so he doesn't crash into things. But that still also needs a little bit of fine tuning. Yeah, if you stand at the back of him, he'll stop moving, and you can turn that back off. And then you can control him again. Yeah, this one's nearly done. I'm probably going to try and publish it soon. All I really need to do now is fix a few screens and put a few fail-safe setups in there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good game, man. Like, the way I play it is very different to the way a lot of other people play it. I've said this before. Most people play it as like sort of survival crafting, online multiplayer servery type thing. And a lot of other people just play it in like survival single player mode. And I used to myself, until I discovered that I could make like stupid robots and all sorts of mad stuff like that, and then I got completely bored of the survival element and just got really, really, really deeply obsessed with the game mechanics and the ways I could exploit it. So now I just make robots most of the time. I don't really even play the game anymore, I just build robots for my own amusement. And the amusement of others. But yeah, this one's working pretty well for what it is right now. Yeah, I prefer mostly like building rather than playing. I don't personally know any other people that actually play this game. In my personal life, the only other people I know that play it are people I speak to online. So I haven't got much desire to do much of the multiplayer stuff. So I just make robots by myself, which is my kind of fun. Yeah, yeah, he's working pretty well. He's got a few things that still need sorting out. But I'm going to leave the stream here now because it is 11 o'clock at night where I am, and I have work in the morning.
So yeah, I will do more on this guy next time, but I'm quite happy getting that pod to move around as I'm turning. That was the entire goal of this stream, and it works pretty damn well. So yeah, cheers for chatting with us, Investory, and I will see you and anyone else that likes watching my streams next time, because I'm tired and I have to go to bed now. But cheers for tuning in. I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye for now.